What is up, everybody? As most of you know, I'm on vacation, and I just so happen to bring my PC with me to this lake house, and I had some trouble figuring out the network and all of that. But anyway, I wanted to get some kind of content out for you guys, and there's been some stuff going on within the tactical gaming world that I guess I'm just going to go over, and then later today we're going to get some Post-Scriptum gameplay going on, maybe a stream. So if you want to join us, please come through. So welcome to another episode of the Tactical Gaming Journal. We got some Insurgency Sandstorm news. Of course, we're going to look at some new modding info, some little modding update for the Mercury mod of Post-Scriptum. Just some little bits here and there, nothing too spectacular, but I want to go over it nonetheless. And I got really nothing better to talk about. So let's talk about Mil-Sims. We totally skipped this week's giveaway. I apologize. Let me get my crap together, and we'll give away a Steam key this weekend, hopefully. I haven't even announced what game it is now that we got rid of all of our intruder keys. But this next game is pretty cool itself, too. I don't want to give it up quite next. I want to make a video on it. I guess, hopefully, the next couple videos I'm going to make on it. Also, my channel members, special shout out to my channel members. I'm going to make a special video for them. It's basically the story of how I was one of the first people in Virginia, possibly America. I was literally one of the first people in America to play Pokemon Red and Blue when it first came out on the black and white Game Boy. So I'm making an exclusive video for my channel members. If that's something you're interested in, I think I'm going to do more personal stuff on my Patreon and channel membership. If that's something you're into, you want to see Boogie 5's more personal stuff, then click the blue join button down below. There's 3 different tiers right now: Mil-Simp, Mil-Simper, and Mil-Simpus. And if you want to join the giveaway, just stay tuned till the end of the video and I'll give you details on exactly how to enter. We are barreling towards 2,000 subscribers already. I just want to thank you guys. Alright, let's get into it. So first things first, I want to talk about something that I've talked about many times on this channel before, and that is the possibility or the likelihood of the games we love to play, Mil-Sims, tactical shooters. What is the likelihood of this PC-style experience ever coming to the console crowd, the Xbox and the PlayStation? Now, a lot of you remember a time when this thing kind of did exist on console with games like Operation Flashpoint, and at one point PlayStation had a game called MAG, I think it was, M-A-G. It was an acronym for something, but it was a very high number of players, like over 200 players a server, more than we've seen on PC games, besides the likes of PlanetSide. But it's so strange and something I love to think about and talk about, because being a mil-simmer and someone who's into these kind of games, you want what's best for it. If this genre is really going to thrive, I'm sure it'll be just fine on PC. But this genre coming to console, coming to Xbox, games like this coming out on PlayStation, is not going to do anything but good for the genre. So any way you spin it, this style of game coming to console will benefit the kind of games we love to play. The more the merrier. The more players playing this game, the more attention it gets, the better off we are being lovers of this genre. Now, saying all that to say, if you've seen one of my past videos here recently, they were talking about Team 17 and Black Matter bringing Hell Let Loose to the Xbox or PlayStation 5. Now, don't take my words too literal now, for all they said was coming to console. So for all we know, it could be even the next generation. I doubt it. I would imagine it would be this current generation that just came out, which is the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, which I barely know. I'm a Nintendo guy when it comes to consoles, so it's PC gaming and Nintendo for me, but that's just me. Now, if this is true, which everybody seems to think it is, Hell Let Loose coming to console, I think, will do gangbuster numbers. You're already looking at a game that's doing 3,000, give or take 3,000 or 4,000 concurrent players at any given time, and prime time much more. So if you could imagine it being on Xbox and PlayStation, those numbers at least tripling. But again, this is all speculation. And the whole reason I really brought up this topic is because we all thought that Insurgency Sandstorm was going to be the first more hardcore-esque shooter on the console market. Well, finally, we didn't get exactly a release date, but we got official words for lack of a better term. Here, I'm going to let Father Hank tell you himself.
Just to get it out of the way, console. We are still hopeful that we're going to be releasing late this summer. And we're optimistic that we will soon have a concrete release date. So I don't have any official dates to commit to or anything like that, but we are still hopeful for a release late this summer.
So you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. They're still on par for about a late summer release. Now, that's the community manager of the Insurgency Sandstorm team. So if he's saying it, this isn't something that's just, the lead designer spouted off, which would be even more credible. But the fact that the community manager is saying it is something that they've thought of rather extensively. This isn't just some random dude spouting off. So unless they run into some crazy kind of difficulties, which they have in the past, you could be looking forward pretty confidently that the game will release finally at the end of this summer. Probably like August, I would guess. But I'm excited for it, man. Especially these console players are finally going to be able to experience some real hardcore gameplay with this game. And it would be a perfect launch pad for other games like Hell Let Loose. And could you imagine Squad coming to Xbox? I see this like renaissance coming for consoles where people start using keyboard and mouse on their Xbox and PlayStation. And until that actually happens, I don't see milsims ever really popping off on the console. So it kind of has to happen. But we'll see. On to another topic. The boys over at Mercury Mod have done it again, man. They are putting out content, it feels like. At least once a month they're showing off some stuff for us. And most recently, they have showed us how the glider works. So if you're a commander of the Fallschirmjäger, you will literally be able to call in a glider, and this wooden plane literally comes flying in. You can spawn on it and parachute out of it, or the glider will literally land on the ground and become a spawn location, kind of like an MSP or a mobile spawn point. So not only are they, changing skins and just changing the appearance of the game, they're actually adding like features and actual mechanics to the game itself. So super exciting stuff from the guys over at Mercury Mod, and all the mods for that matter. I want to take this moment just to really give a kudos to all these teams, man. The guys over on the Eastern Front, the Battle of Crete here, the Northern Africa campaign, the Pacific Front. I personally just want to give a big pat on the shoulder to all those teams, man. Kudos to you guys. Keep up the great work. I mean, these guys are literally keeping the scene alive. And there's nothing better than modding finally coming to Post-Scriptum. And the people that love and cherish the game so much can literally now keep it alive, There was a time, you guys probably don't remember, where Easy was literally the only server popped. I mean, there was 80 people playing. This game came very close to just fizzling out. And that's pretty much how this channel really got going, is because I wanted to do everything in my power to promote this game. Because I knew if people saw it, that they would play it. I mean, I don't understand how it's not doing gangbuster numbers, but that's just me. I mean, this is literally the game I've waited all my life for. That sounds corny, but alright, let's move on before I shed a tear. This is cool. They're showing how like a whole squad would be able to utilize this kind of glider MSP feature. Pretty cool stuff. Those are the two main things I wanted to go over today, really. I just wanted to get this video out. As soon as I post this video, I am going to link up with my Mil-Simp Minions. So come over to the Discord if you want to play. The idea today is that we are going to run an armor squad. We're going to have 3 guys in a Sherman, say. I will then be squad leading an infantry squad that actually backs up the armor. I'm not going to let nobody behind with a Panzerschreck or anything like that. So we're going to see how that goes. We're literally going to run an armor squad in tandem with an infantry squad. And this is happening right after I post this video. So if you want to join us, slide over to the Discord. I think I'm going to stream it too. So come through to the stream. Say hi. And don't forget, if you want to be a member of Mil-Simp Minion yourself, just click the blue join button below. you can support the channel a bit further, and I, of course, would be extremely grateful. Eventually, I'm going to set up a Patreon also, and I've talked about this with my viewers before, but the goal is, like, with the Patreon money, I'll more than likely, like, make a server or something for the community. So we'll have, like, the Mil-Simp Minions own server for whatever game, Post-Scriptum. And also, I plan on resurrecting some of these older games, Forgotten Hope 2 or even Project Reality. Once we get enough members in Discord, if freaking Discord would stop messing up my freaking links, that's one thing. But once we get like 1,000 people in Discord, we'll be able to pop these old Forgotten Hope 2s and Project Realities and play Day of Infamy or even Day of Defeat if we wanted to. I love playing the old shooters, man. But that's kind of like the whole goal around this community I want to muster up, is to, keep some of these games alive. Alright, but I can ramble on about that forever, so I'm going to stop right now. We're going to end this freaking video. Alright, so I know I'm like on vacation and a little bit behind, but I promise you I'm going to make a video about the next Steam key we're giving away. We got a Steam key we're going to give away. It's for a pretty cool little game. I'm going to do a video on it, hopefully the next video. However, if you want to enter that giveaway, all you got to do is like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and become a part of our little Discord family. It's linked right below, the Boogie 5 Gaming Etc. Discord channel. Come join us there and drop a comment on this video, but within your comment, leave your Discord name and number. That's going to be like your ticket stub if you win. Alright guys, I want to thank you so much for all the support. We're freaking barreling towards 2,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring that bell so you can't miss a video. I know YouTube algorithm likes to mess things up, so ringing that bell helps a lot. And most importantly, y'all be good to each other.